Ever feel like life is just throwing punches, one after another? Like you're constantly scrambling to keep everything from falling apart? You're not alone. We desperately crave control, right? We chase it in our careers, our relationships, even our social media feeds. But what if I told you that very pursuit is often what's making us more stressed, more anxious, and honestly, less resilient? It's a paradox that ancient wisdom beautifully unravels. By the end of this Skyward Synergy episode, you'll discover how to navigate even the stormiest parts of life with an unshakable calm, transforming situations that used to break you into opportunities for profound growth. There's a secret to mental toughness, and it begins with letting go. Centuries ago, a man named Epictetus, born into slavery, understood this paradox deeply. He knew firsthand what it meant to have absolutely no external control. Yet, he became one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, teaching that true freedom and peace come not from controlling the world around us, but from mastering our inner world. He laid out this incredibly simple, yet profoundly powerful idea, the dichotomy of control. Some things are within our power, others are not. Sounds basic, right? But the way we apply this to our daily lives is where the magic or the misery happens. In a world of endless notifications, crushing expectations, and constant uncertainty, his ancient wisdom isn't just relevant, it's essential. Here at Skyward Synergy, our mission is to help you elevate your mind, strengthen yourself, and create upward momentum in every aspect of your life. And Epictetus offers a direct path to that strength. Now, let's be honest. How many of us waste precious energy agonizing over things we simply cannot change? We try to manipulate outcomes in our jobs, convince people to think like us, or endlessly rehash conversations in our heads, desperately wishing we'd said something different. We scroll through social media, comparing our messy reality to someone else's curated highlight reel, feeling inadequate. We let the uncertainty of tomorrow steal the peace of today. All of it. Every single bit of it is us trying to grab hold of things outside our sphere of influence. We become emotional hostages to traffic, to the weather, to a rude comment, to a political headline. We become fixated on results, not effort, and when things don't go our way, we spiral. This constant struggle to control the uncontrollable is the very root of our modern stress, anxiety, and that nagging feeling of not being good enough. We want peace, confidence, and genuine resilience, but our default mode is often to cling, to resist, to catastrophize. It's a self-inflicted wound, and it keeps us trapped. But here's the crucial pivot. Epictetus was telling us to be passive or to just give up. Quite the opposite. He was challenging us to redirect our incredible human energy. Think about it. We obsess over the promotion, not the quality of our work. We worry about how our partner feels about us, instead of focusing on being a good partner ourselves. We stew over what happened yesterday, instead of focusing on what we can do right now. Real control, the only control that matters, lies in our judgments, our desires, our aversions, and our actions. Our opinions, our impulses, our goals, those are ours. Everything else, our body, possessions, reputation, social standing, those are not. This isn't about being indifferent. It's about being strategically engaged. It's about understanding that the external world is a river, and you can either try to stop the current, or you can learn to build a stronger boat and navigate it with skill. Which path sounds less exhausting? We often see struggle as a punishment, don't we? A sign that something's wrong. But Epictetus would argue that every obstacle, every frustration, every difficult person is actually an opportunity. It's like a sparring partner for your mind. You expect life to be smooth sailing all the time. You're setting yourself up for constant disappointment. That's the reality gap. Instead, if you see the unexpected job loss, the relationship conflict, or even just a challenging day, not as a deviation from what should be, but as training for your inner resilience, everything changes. Imagine a weightlifter complaining about heavy weights. It's the heavy weights that make them strong. Your challenges are your heavy weights. They force you to practice acceptance, to refine your judgment, and to focus only on your response. It takes immense mental strength to do this consistently, and that's what we're aiming for here. Here's another big one for our modern, results-driven world: the relentless obsession with outcomes. We attach our happiness, our self-worth, even our entire identity to whether we get the promotion, the perfect relationship, or hit that specific number. Epictetus would tell us this is a recipe for suffering. Your effort, your intention, your character. Those are yours. The outcome. It's often a blend of your effort and 1,000 other factors outside your control. You can't control whether the market crashes or how another person chooses to act, or if an unexpected event derails your perfectly laid plans. But you can control the quality of your effort, your commitment, your integrity. By detaching from the outcome and putting your full focus, your entire energy into what you can control, your actions and your attitude, you become incredibly powerful. Instead of anxiety, you cultivate peace that comes from knowing you did your best, regardless of the result. So, how do we actually build this mental toughness, this Epictetan resilience, in our daily lives? It's not about being emotionless, it's about being intentional. First, try a control audit. For any situation causing you stress, grab a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle. On one side, list what I control. On the other, what I don't control. Be brutally honest. You'll be amazed at how much energy you're pouring into the don't control column. The goal: consciously let go of the things on the right and fully invest in the things on the left. Second, practice the pause gives reframe, gives respond method. When something external triggers you, don't react immediately. Pause. Take a breath. Reframe the situation. Is this truly within my control? What is the truth of this situation, stripped of my emotional interpretation? Then, and only then, choose your response. This creates a tiny but powerful gap between stimulus and reaction where your freedom lies. Third, consider practicing voluntary discomfort. This isn't about self-punishment, but about building resilience. Try a cold shower, or walk in uncomfortable weather, or skip a meal sometimes. These small acts remind you that you are tougher than your immediate desires and that you can endure. They weaken the grip of external comforts on your internal state. Finally, dedicate time to reflective journaling with an Epictetus lens. Ask yourself, what did I struggle with today that was outside my control? How did I respond to it? What could I have focused on instead? Where did I exert control, and where did I try to control the uncontrollable? This consistent self-examination sharpens your awareness and strengthens your resolve. Remember, mental toughness isn't about never feeling anything. It's about feeling everything, processing it, and then choosing how you will engage with the world, always prioritizing what is truly within your power. It's about building an inner fortress that external chaos simply cannot penetrate. You have that power within you, And with Epictetus as your guide, you can unlock an enduring strength that transforms your entire life. Embrace the journey to true inner control.